What's up, YouTube? It is Sunday morning. That means it's the sweet, sweet smell of football. One of my favorite days of the week. Of course, we get to hang out all day, smoking some meats, cooking some good food, and just making money watching football. So I know yesterday didn't go as planned. It was a tough day. Shout out to the person in the comment section that they were fading that Jonas play, which I respect because Jonas got like 6 points, man, and he went way under the projection, right? His projection was 13 and a half. I got him at 6, and of course, I'm always gonna show my losses, right? So that was Thursday, but I'm always gonna show my losses. Joel Embiid, he went more than 5.5 assists, he went less. I got him for more, and then D'Angelo Russell, man. So that the Lakers team were struggling against the Magic. It was crazy, and then the Magic were just finding buckets all over the place. They had the hot hand all night. Lakers had no answer for it. So yeah, I mean, eventually the Lakers just pulled their squad, and because there was no point. I think they were down by like 20 with like 3 minutes left. They're like, all right, LeBron, AD, sit down before you get hurt. And then of course Joel Embiid, like, another shout out to the person that didn't like that over 5.5. I mean, you're right. Joel Embiid only got 3. I expected the Suns to double him up a lot more. Like, you saw when he was getting doubled that he was actually kicking the ball out to the perimeter. So I expected more of the double teaming, especially when Joseph Nurkic went out. Especially when Nurkic went out, man. I mean, but it just wasn't happening. But anyways, I mean, I don't want to spend too much time on this because I got a lot of plays for y'all today. So let's go ahead and go over to the first play. We got Alvin Kamara and Adam Thielen over in their receiving yards. Alvin Kamara versus Chicago. I mean, so I'm gonna rush through these, y'all, just because I have what, 2, 4, 5 plays I want to show y'all. So Adam Thielen and Alvin Kamara over in receiving yards. Alvin Kamara is going up against the Bears, who got dismantled by Austin Eckler and Justin Herbert through the passing game. I mean, the Chicago Bears are just not good. They're pretty good. They're decent at defending the rush in terms of running backs, but when it comes to defending the air game or the receiving game against running backs, they're very, very bad, right? So I'll definitely take Alvin Kamara over 36.5 receiving yards there. And then, of course, also Adam Thielen. I mean, going back to my last video on Sunday, this same pair won us money last Sunday, and I believe they're going to do it again. Adam Thielen just needs 69.5 receiving yards, and he's going up against an Indianapolis Colts defense that is very, very poor in defending the pass. And, of course, Adam Thielen is Bryce Young's safety blanket. So look for Adam Thielen to get targeted heavily here, especially because Miles Sanders seems to be hurt. Chuba Hubbard is the next guy up. And then the Colts are a lot better at defending the rush than they are defending the pass. So I really like this play. I'm going to put a 100 to 1-3 on that. And then we're going to go ahead and move on over here. Similar game. So Bryce Young and Adam Thielen, we're going to double down on that play just because I like it so much. Bryce Young over 228, Adam Thielen over 69.5. Let me show you why I like it so much. Look, I don't have to say much else. He has hit this over consistently, and it should be a pretty good game. I mean, Gardner Minshew, he's no joke, right? He'll make it very competitive. So definitely like for Adam Thielen to go over 70 yards in this game. If you don't like that, I don't mind the 6.5 receptions. You can see here, similar thing every single week for the past 5 weeks. He's been hitting that. So either one is okay with me. I think they're both going to hit. I just like this for the big play ability or yards after catch. So, you know, he could get this in like 2 or 3 plays and just be done with it. That's why I'm leaning on the receiving yards. So there's this play right here. And then Nico Collins against Tampa Bay. Should be a pretty good game with Baker Mayfield. They're going to look to get back on track after losing last week. And, of course, actually both teams lost last week. And, of course, Tampa Bay is a lot better in defending the rush than defending the pass. And then going back to Houston. Houston is a really good passing team, or they're getting there, right, with Nico Collins and C.J. Stroud. And on the contrary, they're having a lot of running back issues, right? Devin Singletary is stepping up because Dameon Pierce hasn't been looking that good. So I think last week they lost because they were rushing so much, trying to be a rushing team, just because that team was bad at defending the rush. But luckily, they have a good matchup where they have the inverse. They're going to be forced to pass, which is their strength. So definitely look for Nico Collins to get over 60.5 receiving yards there. So I definitely like this one. Of course, all these I'm going to make a power play. This is 52 and 250 right there. All right. And then we're going to move on over. Gabe Davis, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. This is the Sunday night game, right? 5:20, 7:20, depending where you're at. So Gabe Davis, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins. I believe both of these two are going to get a big play down the field. And then, of course, T. Higgins, he is back from his injury. So I definitely like him to go over. You can see here, healthy T. Higgins, not healthy, not healthy, not healthy, healthy T. Higgins. So when T. Higgins is feeling good, feeling healthy, especially with Joe Burrow back to his old ways, definitely, I mean, 52.5, definitely look for him to get around 70 yards, especially in a very competitive game. Well, should be a very competitive game. So I really like this play. I wouldn't be mad at you if you went ahead and threw the quarterbacks in here as well, make it a 5-man. A little riskier, of course, but I like this because, I mean, it should be a very high passing game. Now, of course, if these hit, there's a good chance the quarterback overs are going to hit as well, right? So definitely like these to go over as well. Like I said, wouldn't be mad at you if you put the quarterback overs. All right, and then we got the next one here. We got Geno Smith, DK, Zay Flowers, OBJ, and Lamar Jackson all to go over. So a lot of y'all are probably going to hate on this OBJ pick, but I do think this is going to be a game where he's going to be looked at a lot. He's been kind of being the squeaky wheel, talking, yapping a lot, right? Saying, I want the ball more. He got 0 receptions or 0 yards and receptions in his last game. So look for this over 26.5 to definitely hit, right? I mean, it should be a very competitive game with the Seahawks. Now, the Seahawks are pretty decent, not that bad, pretty good at defending the pass. But I definitely like this. It's going to be a competitive game. 50 to win 500, right? Not bad, not bad. And then this one right here. So this is a big one. We got Thielen, of course, going back to that one. Kelsey. So this time I take him over 6.5 receptions just to make it a little different. Like I said, I think they're both going to hit. Kelsey and Hill to get a touchdown. Breece Hall to get over 19.5 receiving yards. Underdog has this at over 2.5 receiving yards. So I was trying to find that here on Price Picks. They did not have it. So Breece Hall over 19.5 receiving yards, not bad at all. Chargers, similar with the Bears, they're not that good at defending running backs in the passing game. So look for Breece Hall to go ahead and get more than 19.5 receiving yards there. Young Wei Ko, 1.5 field goals. They're going up against the Minnesota Vikings with Taylor Heinicke at the quarterback position. Now, no hate on Taylor Heinicke, but this Brian Flores defense is also nothing to play with, right? So one of the highest, or probably the highest blitz defense in the NFL right now. So definitely look for them to get at the quarterback and disrupt Taylor Heinicke in that pocket. And of course, they got Danielle Hunter in the defensive line, which is he has most amount of sacks and most amount of force. I think forced fumbles or something like that. But he's doing amazing. I mean, JJ Watt even gave him a little shout out, saying that he's he's an underdog in this situation. I mean, he's undervalued, right? So yeah, and then of course CeeDee Lamb and AJ Brown to go ahead and get more than 161.5 receiving yards combo. The reason why I put this down here is because I do think that one of them is going to get 100 yards, right? They both could get 100 yards, but also they both could get 161 yards. So, I thought this was going to be closer to in the 180, 190, 161. I mean, man, CeeDee Lamb and AJ Brown could do that by themselves. So look for this combo to hit easy. I mean, if you wanted to kind of split this up and take them separately, not bad. I think they got AJ Brown around 80 yards, 88 or 83, and then they got CeeDee Lamb around 77. So not bad at all. Now, if you ended up watching this video after this 6:30 or 8:30 game in Germany, of course, you're not able to take Kelsey versus Hill. So I am going to give you an alternative with passion with this touchdown combo here. I would go Geno Smith and Lamar Jackson over 1.5. I mean, I expect this to be a high scoring game. Last week, Lamar Jackson got a rushing touchdown and I believe a passing touchdown. So either Geno Smith and Lamar Jackson can both do that. Or if you like, just go ahead, take out Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, and then take this off, put A.J. Brown receiving yards, C.D. Lamb receiving yards, and then, probably Jalen Hurts over in his passing yards because that should be an explosive game. So speaking of that, I do want to show y'all what I personally have going on. I put this down right here this morning. 4 picks to pay $1,200. 120 you got Hill, Kelsey, Tua, and Patrick Mahomes all going over. I got this 6 play going on as well. Johnson from Thursday, NBA play right here. And then I put AJ Brown and Tyreek Hill to go over. That's 22 and 600 on that one. And then, of course, this Taco Tuesday from this past Tuesday, right? Nurkic, 15, 2 and 375 with all these Sunday football games, right? With the Eagles and the Cowboys. And then, of course, similar thing here and similar thing right here. So that's what I have going on today. That's why it's going to be a crazy day. But, all right, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and lock these in, place them. So, like I said, I'm always willing to show y'all what I'm placing. I do not mess around. So, we're just going to go 50 all around. 50 all around. 50 all around. Let's go. And then I'm gonna go crazy. Because that's only a 3x, I'm gonna go 100 on that. Boom. All right. There you go, everyone. Those are the plays for today. Take care. Have a beautiful Sunday. And I'll see y'all when we're a little bit richer.